Well, Gary, how do we assess that one?
Well, like every game that you lose, you're disappointed that you've lost. You know, especially as we thought we scored a good goal in the first 25 minutes, and the referee's view of it was that because the player was standing there, the goalie tried to skip round him and slipped, and so he mishit the ball, and then he said that was our centre forward's fault, not the goalkeeper. So
this is when Luke Ayling scored.
Yeah, when Luke Ayling scored, because we had the pressure then. That was the first 25 minutes. Our supporters were fantastic for us, and they was enjoying it. It was up their end. There was a lot of play up there, and that should have been allowed in my book. But anyway, as the game went on, you know, we didn't create enough. But then, you know, Queen's Park Rangers are up there because they're up there, and then them little bits of quality that they've got, you know, Ravel Morrison, we kept him pretty quiet until we got into that dangerous position, then hit that shot off the post, and then ours hits the post and comes out, and that's been, you know, our luck at the moment. Now 1-1, then more power to your elbow, you can hang on in there, sort of thing. But the lads worked hard. They never give up. They you know, they kept their shape, and we wasn't opened up too many times, except the 3 bits of quality for the goals. Do you know what I mean? And you know, and that's what they've got. They've got those millions to get that sort of breaks on us, and you know, Bobby Zamora comes off the bench, etc., etc. So, you know, disappointed, but QPR have made ground, I'm sure, on the top teams there, but I don't think we've lost any ground against our teams. I know they got a point at Charlton and Millwall, but if we was to pick a result, then that would have been the result. We'd have picked Barnsley's result, that would be the result. You know, so they're the teams we've got to look at. The 3 teams, we'll worry about in all the others later on. And we've got to win one more. We've got to win than the opposition around us. That's all we've got to think of.
What happened with Dwayne Holmes coming off after 28 minutes?
We wasn't sure whether it was going to be his type of game anyway. He just rolled his ankle as well just before the game, and he had to put a strapping on, and I asked him if he was okay and could he play 90 minutes. He said yes, but he didn't look like he could to me, so we needed to make that change, because Dawson's, you know, what he's got is an energy, and that's why I'm a little bit annoyed really, because he didn't quite do the job. He didn't double up as you should when you've got a player like Hoylett against you, and he needed to get back quicker, and then he needed to get, so anyway, I took him off because of the ineffectiveness.
It wasn't his injury then?
Well, it was a little bit of both. He was ineffective, maybe because of his injury. So, you know, I'm honest with you, I could easily say it was his injury, but it was a bit more than that. And at the moment, we need people playing to the plan, making sure they're doing everything they possibly can to keep our club in the Championship. And that's what I'm looking for. And I look for that when they're on the pitch, when they're off the pitch, when they're on the training ground, when they're in the dressing room, when they're in wherever they are. I'm looking to make sure that these people are up for it and doing all they can. And if they don't, then I'm not shrinking violet myself. I'll make the decisions. And if we stay up, I'd have made most of the right decisions. If we don't, then I'll look at myself and the decisions that we made.
Some people that were definitely up for it were the 1,300 travelling fans, I think, today.
They were definitely up for it, and you know, credit to them again. They were brilliant, and they certainly sung more than the QPR fans did. We did start off well, which they got us going, we got them going, and they went right to the very end. And you know, we don't want them just to have a great day out and still get beat, lose, sort of thing. But you know, we are at a big club here, sort of thing. You know, with lots of pounds going into it, and that's where we are. And I thought the boys tried hard enough to warrant the supporters supporting them, which they did, and we really appreciate that. We do. And I mentioned the hordes of supporters that were in fleet services, from what we heard, and that I did say to the boys before the game, we mustn't let them down. We got the least we can give is effort, and I thought the boys did do that, but the extra quality sometimes catches you of the opposition.